Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and episode 4 here on Monteith, Iowa by DR Modding. So we're in the second day of September, playing 5 days per month, and we're moving bales right now. We're moving hay bales, so it's actually the second load from this hay field. So you'll see once we get up to the hoop barn how much has been stacked already. So we're using both the flatbed with the international and the gooseneck, and we are loading the bales with the 90 or 8920. Happy that the Ford made that there. Good deal. Yeah, we got a lot of bales. 150 bales or something like that. I think there's like it's like 140 or something. Total, like on the map right now, it's like 200 bales or something. Between these hay bales, the draw bales, and the silage bales. So we have a lot of bales that we have moved already and need to move. So, and we still have yet to bale the second oat field. So yeah, got lots of baling to do, but this should be the last episode before we move into like fall harvest season, just flat out soybeans and corn. So exciting stuff. Kind of a flat spot. Okay, there we go. Where it kind of stops moving down. Take the straps off. Actually, back him up a bit to get out of the way. We'll shut that down for now. We got both the Bobcat and the Manitou down here, but we've been pretty much only using the Manitou. Here's our wrapped rye bales that are sitting up here at the cattle yard, and then this was our first load stacked, doing everything by hand. So 4 deep so far, with the beginning of a 5th. We'll keep adding to that. I'm thinking we'll probably stack these straw bales next to hay bales there, so that's a plan. That's kind of why I'm leaving a space. Do have to account for the straw bales as well, so and we are doing it all by hand. So lots of hours spent again off camera. Well, not really. Probably like an hour off camera, I would say. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't really feel that long, to be honest. Because it's fun. I enjoy doing it. Zoom the old camera out a bit. I was like questioning myself the other day, or not the other day, just today. Kind of questioning myself. I was like, why did we get a Manitou? Like, we have a Bobcat, and then I was like, oh. Then I remembered this. I had this planned out already, how we were going to stack these bales and all that stuff. So this is exactly why we got a Manitou. Because nothing else would be able to reach up here. I hope that... Oh gosh. This is getting a little sketchy. Can we do this without making an absolute mess of everything? I'm not convinced. We're gonna take this one down and reset, because that would be big sad if I knocked all these bales down. Worth taking the extra time. And of course, right when I start recording, this happens. We had 0 issues when I was doing them before. Yay. Always when someone's watching. What do we need? Just one? Uno more. Here we go. Lots of bales, but they'll do us. They are gonna do us. Yeah, the last job for the baler this year is going to be baling the second oat field over by the like sell point bin. They're wonky as well. So we're just gonna set them down right now, not even try. Get these figured out. There we go. Come on. Right? And this is our job for the next probably 2-3 hours in game. I bet it'll probably only take like 2 hours, maybe more, real time, I'd say. Which might bring us into September 3, but that's okay, because really we don't have anything else to do in September. I was looking at like what we have for weeds and stuff, but that's we only have one field with a lot of weeds, and it's like one of our southeastmost fields, and it's a cornfield. And at this point, you can't really drive through the corn with your sprayer, so we're just gonna have to deal with the weeds that are there. I was hoping to get some sprayed, but whatever. Is what it is. Do some in-cab. Yeah, we do. A lot quieter in here. That's for sure. Nice and quiet. You guys like doing... Love to know in the comments. Are you guys manual bale handlers in FS? Or are you auto load? Or are you both? I know some people auto load in the field, and then when they get back to the farm their farm, they manually stack. This is a good way to do it. Kind of the best of both worlds, right? We gotta pick a bale. Single bale. All we need. Right on the tips of the fork. And look at that. Look at this stack job. Oh jeez. Enough. Oof. I feel like this bale really needs to be pushed in. Yeah, there we go. That should do it. Phew. Making me a little nervous there. Making me real nervous. I'm a little crooked on these. That's alright. First level bales should be okay. And are we looking forward to a little harvest action? Not a little harvest action. A lot of harvest action. Still kind of trying to figure it out, how I want to go about it. Probably be doing some montages and things like that. Cause yeah, it's a lot. It's gonna take a long time. And it's gonna be a lot of the same job over and over again for a long time. So, but it's fun, and that's the series, right? So, I mean, we set ourselves up with the challenge. Let me get this one. Come on, come out. Get off. We have to push those in. We might be going too deep here because we do need to push that in. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into it. Also, you know what I found out? We don't have in-game. I truly do not think that there's a 12-row case header, corn header. I have no idea why that's a thing. That's appalling to me. I would love to know what you guys use for headers on your case combines for corn. At least for 12-row. That's the plan. Just use a 12-row. I have that Olemac header, which I'm very tempted to use. It's like a folding header. That would be awesome because then we don't have to do the whole thing with loading the head and, you know, all that jazz. Especially on this map where you got lots of fenced in fields. It's just you gotta run over your crop. And so if we were to do it without having to unload our head, that would be like huge. Get off. You can do it. We'll be able to push that one in, so I'm not too worried about it. After we get this one, we'll probably say adios for a bit, because you guys are probably already sick of me for Just rambling on for the last 15 minutes while unloading bales. Because we got to show you loading the bales, right? Not all about unloading. Two parts of this job, okay? Alright. I'm going to keep getting these loaded up, and we will catch you here in a bit. We're back out in the field. Last bale for the first trailer load with the pickup truck. Starting to get into the more evening time here in Iowa. Starting to get our long shadows. So this is all we got left. Curious if this will be one truckload or not. I really don't know. But we're nearing the end. I can't believe it was only 3. I mean, it's going to be 3 full loads, but it felt like a lot more than that. Really did. When I was baling it, at least. The whole process just was really a grind back here on this field. But I'm happy with it. I'm happy with how it's going. It's going smooth. Very smooth. Getting her done. Hammer down. Getting her done. This should be the second episode in 2 days. So the first episode that we will post is going live tomorrow as of recording this episode, which will be Wednesday, July 8th, August 8th. Oh my god. What? Why? Why do these things happen? I swear, they only happen when I start recording. That whole truckload was a breeze. No issues. I never have an issue. Till I start recording. Ay. It'll drive you nuts, I'll tell you what. We'll put this one on top. We're gonna push this guy in. Square her up a bit, you know. Good. Good deal. Now we need a single. Perfect. Single sitting right there. Scoop that up. Swing around the other side of the truck. 2 bale hauling, loading, handling episodes in a row for you guys. Hopefully you enjoy bale loading. 2 in a row. I do a lot of switching between my mouse and my joystick when I'm loading bales. I don't know if you guys do that or not, if you use a joystick and a mouse. But I don't know like what triggers me to use the joystick and why I use the mouse sometimes, but obviously the mouse I can move the camera around with. Can't do that with the joystick, at least how I have it set up. But we're doing it. So I put out a poll a few days ago, 2 days ago, yesterday, who knows. ATS versus ETS. ATS took it by a landslide, which is completely what I expected, because that's my audience. American, North American. I'd love to get into it. I'd love to get into some trucking. I don't think this right now is the time, but I'm thinking about it. Kind of as we're throwing some variety in the channel. I've also been thinking about, you know, just making a second channel. I did the poll back after when I was thinking about doing variety stuff. And the vote was, the majority of the vote was to keep just one channel and post other games on here. But it's just not, like, it's just not the same. Like, I don't get nearly the views that I did with, or I do in farm sim content. Lucky to hit 100 views on my other game stuff. So I feel like it would just be better for this channel just to post on a different channel if I'm gonna post other videos. I haven't seen like an effect on viewership at all, really, after posting. Like if I post a F1 manager video and then I post in a farm sim video, I don't really see a drop in numbers viewership on my farming videos, so that's good. Like that's a positive thing, because I know that I think MrFarquar I hear him talk about it quite a bit, how he does see a drop in his numbers after he posts, or when he was doing variety stuff on his main channel. He has a second channel now. But when he was posting everything on one channel, he was seeing a big drop in his farm sim content. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I will just create a second channel, and then if you guys that do enjoy just watching all of my stuff, you can subscribe to a second channel. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just talking out loud, to be honest, at this point, so who knows. There's just not a lot to talk about in a video where you're just handling bales the whole time. There's just not a lot going on. It's the same thing over and over again, so yeah, but I think that's gonna be the video. It's a short one, but I didn't want to leave you in the dark just wanted to, you know, keep you guys involved and show you at least a little bit of what's been going on. Baling, mowing, raking, bale handling is not the most fun thing to watch in Farm Sim, I think. So, just showing you a little bit and then me doing the rest off camera, I feel like is plenty. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for listening to me ramble and talk about my thoughts for the last 29 minutes or whatever this video is going to be. So, I appreciate it. And as always, we'll catch you in the next video for some exciting harvest action.